Welcome, folks, to another episode of RCW Rise today here on this Monday afternoon as we have Max Omar coming out here. Max Omar, we haven't seen him in quite some time now. He was in the United States Championship tournament, but now, he finds himself back here on Rise again trying to get back to the drawing board, get himself in the title picture once again. And he was on a roll for a while when he debuted here on RCW. I believe he won 3 to 4 matches straight. So he was killing it. Now Max Omar finds himself in a interesting position now as Bryce Blackwell comes out here. This time without Big Nasty Bubba Blackwell, his brother, at his side. Shall be interesting to see exactly what Bryce has up his sleeve for Max Omar. Let's get to this matchup, folks. Triple threat main event, folks. Coming at you later on in the show is Max Omar and Bryce Blackwell. In this opening contest here is Max Omar starting off really good with a slam there on Bryce Blackwell and then drop kick right to the back of Bryce. Max Omar definitely the more agile of these two men in this matchup. Now, if I'm Bryce Blackwell, I try and slow down Max Omar. This guy he's got a lot of agility, cat-like reflexes. First cover of the matchup here, and only going to get a 2 count there with that one. Now, looking to submit Bryce Blackwell with this submission, couple of knees right to the spine of Bryce Blackwell, but he gets out of that one fairly easily. Irish whip into the corner. Max Omar taking over this matchup here as Bryce now trying to get back his bearings here. Now Bryce easily getting Max Omar down. Now hyperextending that leg there. I don't think your leg is supposed to bend that way, I'll tell you that much. But Max Omar still in it. Spin kick to the midsection. Max Omar now up on the top rope. This is a dangerous spot for Bryson. He lands that splash there. And a cover right after as the referee's down in perfect position, but only a 2 count. I love this sense of urgency from Max Omar. You got a guy like Bryce, that's pulled a lot of dirty tactics. Now with his brother Big Nasty not out here. I mean, at any point, Big Nasty could come out and run interference, but I think Bryce just wants to prove that he can beat someone without his brother's assistance. Is a mouth kick right to the mouth, as that's why it's called the mouth kick there. And Bryce only got that 2 count. Max Omar off of the ropes, tried for that kick, and Bryce sidestepped it. Now Bryce looking to take over. Bryce, look at this armbar here. He's got this locked in. This should be a rope break here, as it looks like Max Omar's foot is underneath the rope. But what the referee doesn't see, he can't call. No harm done there over to Max, though, because Max was able to get out of it. Now Bryce with the chop block right to the knee. Now looking to twist that ankle of Max's. Can't walk on a twisted ankle. Trust me, those hurt. You'll be limping for a while. There's a suplex there from Bryce. And again, you see Max Omar clutching at that knee. Bryce with a huge elbow drop there. I thought he almost overshot that one, but he got it. Now Bryce again looking for that mouth kick. That Rock Savant mouth kick right to the back of the head this time. Cover right after, and Max Omar still in it. Max is fighting like hell right now. Gotta love it. From Max Omar. Oh, almost overshot that. Still somehow able to get Bryce down. Max Omar with the quickness now. Dragon screw leg whip from Bryce. He's back in the driver's seat again. Looking to twist it around. Looking to plant Max's face first into the canvas right there. Cover again, looking to win this one. And Max, unfortunately, unable to stop Bryce Blackwell here as Bryce picks up the victory. But Max fought like hell, but Bryce proved to be too much, and Bryce definitely proving something. That he doesn't need those dirty tactics to get a victory. He doesn't need his brother to get a victory, saying to all those people who doubted him, I can win on my own. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. Alright, folks, we are on to your next match. This time we got women's action here as we have Valkyrie coming out here first. Now, Valkyrie has been the thorn in the side of the Savages, specifically Luna Outlaw, for the past couple of weeks now, as Luna Outlaw was the one to put that woman on the shelf for quite some time. After the Hell in a Cell match that they had at South Beach Splash earlier on in Season 13. Definitely check out the RCW Season 13 playlist if you haven't seen that episode, as everything is over on the YouTube channel. But we thank you for joining us live here on Kick as we have Tanaka Amiko, the former Glam champion, making her way out here. Now this will be quite the test as Tanaka Amiko, she's been on a roll non-stop. You know, even after losing her title, and now Mercy Phantom has lost her title. That was Mercy Phantom who had taken that title away from her, but now it's Bayley who is the Glam champion. After Bayley got a victory over her this past Wednesday last week for that title, and it's causing some issues for sure. We don't even know if that title's gonna make a return next season. You know, we're moving our base of operations to the great state of Texas, so who knows if we'll have everything in store for us come the maneuver. But you know, only time will tell. That is in the future. This is in the present here. As we have Tanaka Amiko starting off real nice here against Valkyrie. Spin kick there to the midsection. Shooting star press there. Right to Tanaka, and oh, getting the knees up. From that is Tanaka. With the elbow strike right there to Valkyrie. Now working on those hands, stomping on the hands there. Bare hands for Valkyrie. Now looking to make Valkyrie tap here. early on. But no, Valkyrie gets out of that submission hold here. DDT off of the second rope there, the springboard. Stomp to the arm. Standing shooting star press once again from Valkyrie. And getting Tanaka back up to a vertical base, and that's lit a fire in Tanaka now. They're going to twist the ankle, looks like, of Valkyrie. Back up to a vertical base now, looking for that hip attack. Here she comes. Off of the ropes here. Hip attack, no, offline there is Valkyrie. Just able to roll out of the way. There's now Valkyrie now, up on the top. Waiting for the perfect time, there's that Twisted Bliss. Beautifully done as a kick out at 2 from Tanaka. That was absolutely beautiful, that sequence there. Getting out of range of that hip attack from Tanaka and then going up and getting that Twisted Bliss, but there's Tanaka with a spine buster. Now look at that DDT again from Valkyrie. You gotta love the quickness from Valkyrie here. It's a drop toe hold there. Tanaka going up. Big slap to the face. Valkyrie waited a little too long, hesitated too much there, and that allows Tanaka to take over. Uh-oh, looking for that Oscar lock. Denied there. You gotta love the back and forth of this matchup here. It's a gut buster right there to Valkyrie. Lifted up, powerbomb there. I absolutely love the quickness and urgency of both of these women here in this matchup. You know, especially Tanaka. Tanaka's one of the quickest strikers that we have here on the roster. And, you know, if Valkyrie wants to come out with a victory, she's going to have to, you know, have eyes in the back of her head. Here comes that hip attack. There it is. She connected with it this time as a cover to win over Valkyrie here, and a kick out at 2. Valkyrie's still in it. Tried for the knee drop, but Valkyrie able to roll out of the way. Springboard denied. Tanaka with the elbow. The former Glam champion doing a great job here tonight. Valkyrie is in a bad way right now. She's going to have to figure out a way to get out of this, and she's going to have to figure out a way to get out of this one here as the Oscar lock is locked in. Tanaka has made so many people tap out into this submission. Will Valkyrie be the next one? Valkyrie, it looks like Tanaka just let go and now a cover here. Maybe she wore Valkyrie out, and she did. As Tanaka Amiko continues that roll, and hopefully that'll push her in title contention of some sort. As Tanaka Amiko, a little too much here for the young Valkyrie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We still have more ahead of you. Alright, folks, what great matches we've had so far for you tonight, as we have another one coming your way as Jason Moreno comes out here. Jason Moreno looking to get back in title contention as well after losing his BTV championship to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho still hanging on to it after a victory over Ortolanza. As Ortolanza finds himself in that triple threat main event here tonight, as Brian Outlaw wants him to prove himself. Prove that he can still hang with the Outliers. It's Jason Moreno. Gets ready for this one here. Against Jay Jin, our blessed warrior, Jay Jin. Now remember, folks, you can gain access to all the merch if you enter the command store in chat. That has all of my merch on Teespring, including the Blessed Warrior J Jin shirt and so many other pieces of merchandise for you guys. And a portion of that goes to me, so I greatly appreciate it if you decide to buy some of the merch. But also you get a really cool t-shirt out of it too, or a hoodie, or real cool stuff to wear around. Represent your favorite RCW superstars. So we have this matchup underway. Here's J Jin. Look at this, the quick striking ability of J Jin here. He's got Jason Moreno reeling here. And now Jason turns the tables now. Looking for the muscle buster. There it is. Shades of Samoa Joe right there with that one. What's up, Gimps? Good to see you in here, man. Appreciate you coming in. Now you guys may notice a little bit different of the stream here. Now we're streaming in 1080p now. I decided, why not record in the best HD as possible, and you know, if I'm able to, might as well, right? Sure, it's going to take longer to upload a little bit because the files are going to be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Want the best content for you guys. The 2K23 hype train is on, as they just released the trailer today, so we'll have lots to talk about in the coming months leading up to the release in March, which is going to be absolutely awesome. As Jason Moreno gets one over J Jin now. Referee continuing to count here. Count of 20 under RCW rules. As Jason Moreno continuing this striking offense here on J Jin. Count of 5 here. Jason Moreno gets back in. And Jason Moreno going in, all in on J Jin, as J Jin took a little bit too much time there. Was, you know, looking at the crowd. And Jason Moreno goes right into those steps there, back to a vertical base. Is Jason Moreno a little dazed after that encounter with the steps? J Jin once again not paying attention, and that allows Jason Moreno to gain an advantage. It's Jason Moreno now. Looking for that elbow from the top, and he got it. May have not how he drew it up, but he got it anyway to get the win over J Jin, and that's a kick out of 2. Looking to finish it. No, J Jin. He's had enough. Now J Jin with the combination. Onto Moreno. It can only mean one thing. And it's a carry-in. It's about to happen. Oh, but Jason Moreno saw that one coming. Now J Jin's firing on all cylinders here. Looking for the exploder suplex. Beautifully done. Jason Moreno in a world of hurt right now. Look at the head scissors there and an elbow right to the crown of the head. Now up on the second rope there. J Jin's calling his shot. The knee. Right off of the second rope. And now he's got it lined up, looking for Akari this time. Akari right on the Jason Moreno. To end it all here for J Jin, and a kick out of 2.5 there from Jason Moreno. He still remains in it. This man's not going down without a fight, as Jason Moreno still in this one against our Blessed Warrior and J Jin, and that last one busted him wide open. He's got him up, powerbomb position. No, J Jin threw him over. Tried for the knee again. But to no avail there, as J Jin continuing to use his quick striking ability to his advantage here. as he has Moreno reeling. As Moreno clutching that knee and continuing to go after that weak leg is Jin. Love the strategy here. He's got the deadlift German suplex. Didn't have much room there to execute it, but he did anyway. Huge knee right there to the face of Jason Moreno. And this almost lit a fire under Jin. Jin thought he had it won with the Akari there. But Jason Moreno, look at that driver into the cover there to win it over Jin, and he kicks at it too. Now looking for that elbow again. Here it is. He's got it. There's that elbow. But he ain't done there. He could have gone for the cover after that one, but he's still hammering away here on Jin. Look at that. Enziguri right to the back of the head of Jin. Now the Lion Tamer submission. Shots at Chris Jericho, the BTV champion that took the title away from Jason Moreno. Will Jin give up here? No, it looks like he's getting out of it. And a huge knee, the Kinshasa knee strike right there onto Jason Moreno. Catching Jason off guard, and he got it. Wow, those two. What a battle as the Blessed Warrior Jin gets this one. And Jason Moreno looks like he's going to have to go back to the drawing board if he wants to earn that title back from Chris Jericho. But Jin gets the victory here. Don't go anywhere, folks. Your main event is coming at you in a few moments. All right, folks, we have your main event, triple threat action here as we have the cruiserweight, Jackson Cobb, one of the greatest cruiserweights we have here on the roster. Jackson Cobb. I believe from what my mod Young Sin tells me is that he took a lot of inspiration from the likes of Kurt Angle. Not just by the gear, but by his technical wrestling style. And we'll see just how well he can fare in this triple threat matchup here. As we have the Mastodon Ortolanza coming out here, a member of the Outliers. Now, I mentioned earlier tonight on the show that Brian Outlaw wants him to prove himself, as Ortolanza is a member of the Outliers with Brian Outlaw, his faction. And Ortolanza needing to prove himself after that heartbreaking loss against Chris Jericho for that BTV World title. And we'll see if he can do so. Well, let's get to our final entrant in this match. That is Jack Outlaw, the cousin of the Outlaws here, is the former United States champion. Makes his way to the ring, the first ever United States champion. Now, a lot will probably most likely change about RCW in the next season as we move our base operations to the great state of Texas. So, you know, there might not be the same titles, the same look, or whatever to RCW come season 14, but, you know, who knows? We don't really know much about 2K23 just yet. There's been a lot of, like, rumors and speculations. All we know is what 2K has posted on their website. And it's been very, very little, but throughout this month into next month, we should get a lot more information leading up to the release. I believe March 14th is the release for the the deluxe editions and the icon editions of the game, which I pre-ordered the icon edition of the game, so I get everything. Even though it is $128, that's a lot of content there for a lot of stuff. Like some new versions of Brock Lesnar, all the versions of John Cena and stuff like that, because John Cena graces the cover, and he's also the showcase star, so it'll be interesting, to say the least. It's one fall to a finish, folks, in this triple threat matchup here. So we already got our first cover there from Jackson Cobb. It's Ortolanza, the heaviest man in this matchup, the big man in the matchup. Huge knee right there to Jack. As the Mastodon on fire here. Jackson Cobb just chilling right now. No countouts, no disqualifications, but still a rope break still applies. You have to have that ring awareness, folks. That is so important in the great sport of pro wrestling. That's a miss there from Ortolanza. I don't know what he was trying to go there for. Probably a forearm of some sort, but we'll never know. As Jackson Cobb takes down the former United States champion, as a knee right there to Jack Outlaw. And he looked to roll out and catch a breather, but Ortolanza wasn't going to allow him to do so. Grabbing the leg now of Ortolanza is Jackson Cobb. Now he's clutching at his knee now. Jackson Cobb taking down Jack Outlaw. Shot to the midsection there from Jack. Now. Quickness there. Ortolanza wants to get a piece. Now Ortolanza's out for the time being as Jack turns his attention over to Jackson Cobb. But Jackson Cobb with a reversal. Now Jackson Cobb down against the ropes as Jack with a couple of shots to the back of Jackson Cobb. Jackson Cobb out of there for a little bit. And now Jack with the huge lariat turning Ortolanza inside out. And Jackson Cobb wants a piece again. There's that flashbang uppercut from the corner. And a side Russian leg sweep there. Jack is ready for everybody. And now he's looking to spear Jackson Cobb here. Looking to win this one. Spear! Right to Jackson Cobb. Ortolanza's up, and he's able to break that up at two just at the last moment. How crazy is that? Ortolanza dumping Jack face first off of that top turnbuckle. Jack's still fighting though. And so is Ortolanza. Teeing off on the former United States champion. Now Jackson Cobb, double underhook here. Just taking him down. But Jack proving to be too quick. Chop right there. Kick and a couple of punches there from Jackson Cobb. I think Ortolanza was looking to get a piece of Jack there. Just couldn't quite connect with that drop kick. Now Jackson Cobb getting the worst of it. Oh, right in the face of Ortolanza. He was taunting, and that's what you get for bragging a little too much. So Ortolanza with a couple of shoulder tackles in the corner now. Boots to the face to Jack. Jackson Cobb getting back up to his feet now. And he wants a piece of Ortolanza, it looks like. just about anybody. Float over DDT incoming. No, Jackson able to get the best of that one. Now it's just Jackson Cobb and Ortolanza, the Mastodon, for the time being. Now you got, tried for a back suplex there. Ortolanza got caught. And Jackson Cobb knows what he's doing here. He's staying in this. Headbutt. Oh, what a suplex there off of that headbutt. And Jackson Cobb, unfortunately, getting that fall broken up by Jack coming in to the ring again. Now he's looking for that spear. Super kick. Denied that. At least for now. Super kick right there to Ortolanza. That busted him wide open. And Ortolanza's out. That allows Jackson Cobb to get a piece of Jack Outlaw now. Now looking for that knee right to the face in the cover to win the triple threat matchup here, and Jack kicks out. Now float over DDT incoming there. He's got it this time. And a knee right to the face. Now going up looking for that splash. That frog splash. There it is. Cover. Nope. No count denied from Ortolanza. Now look at this stalling suplex, the strength and power of Ortolanza the Mastodon. And I'm pretty sure Jack wasn't ready for that, judging by his little breather on the outside. Now Ortolanza in perfect position here. Wasting no time. Oh, he got caught though. Jackson Cobb with a powerbomb. That didn't go as planned for Ortolanza. And now the submission. As Jack Outlaw was able to break that up. Stomp to the arm there. Into the corner. Jackson Cobb goes. Ortolanza off of that turnbuckle face first. Couple of boots in the corner. Jackson Cobb trying to rally the crowd behind him. Oh, tried for that super kick. Ortolanza was charging that one up. Took a little too long, though. And Jackson Cobb right in for the pickings. Float over DDT coming in there for Jack Outlaw. Now looking for that spear. And again, that spear denied by Ortolanza. Ortolanza with the Death Valley driver. Now Jackson Cobb looking to clean up. Oh, Ortolanza stealing that. And now Ortolanza taking out everybody. That's the problem. You spend too much time taunting. There's more than one guy in this match. Ortolanza taken down. Now a knee. Now going up for that splash. He's got it. Right onto Ortolanza. Hook of the leg here. Jack could win this one, and Ortolanza just able to get the shoulder up at 2 again. flashbang in the corner. That flashbang uppercut. As the Mastodon is down. Jackson Cobb going after that leg of Jack Outlaw. Looking for that knee. Boom! No. Offline. Ortolanza with blood running down his forehead. He knows what he needs to do. Try for that super kick. There it is. Laying in right like HBK. Count of 2, 3, and Ortolanza's got it. Right place, right time. Bang! Finally able to get that super kick right where he needed it. And Ortolanza, if that win hasn't proved himself to Brian Outlaw, I don't know what will. Look at that perfect place, perfect time. Ortolanza, the Mastodon, takes advantage and gets the victory in our main event.